Hey traders from around the world, what's going on? Holla at your boy. It's Jeremy Alexander Newsom with, of course, Real Life Trading. And we are here to present you a Friday free real life stock review. Just talk about the markets and kind of what the heck is going on out there. So the SPY, which is the ETF that tracks the Standard & Poor's 500, again made an all-time high today. Made another higher high and a higher low. My note early this morning, decent bullish gap today. I think 217 is a real possibility. The high of today, 217.01. Boom! On Tuesday, I was mentioning that we'd likely hit 216, 217. Because really, this gap, it all started with this gap. Very, very, very strong gap on the 8th of July. Gorgeous little move. Solid. So at this particular point in time, what's going to happen? Well, I don't know. I really don't. Here's your relative strength index. And the challenge is we keep gapping up and forming black candles. So the more bearish candles that we have, we keep making higher highs and higher lows, even though they're black candles, relative strength index is going to be able to rest. So we can still go higher here. RSI is at 68. It's not that bad. We have not got into the top band yet of the Bollinger, so the volatility is definitely really, really high. And I do expect a little bit of a pullback. Again, I'm not going to do anything personally on the SPY until we get a little bit more of this and this action. And getting some of that, I'll probably look to play a little bit of a long, potentially with some calls or something, but we'll see on the SPY. So that's pretty much about it, folks. Not buying here. I wouldn't suggest buying here. For those of you who got the 401ks and the IRAs, sell high, buy low, right? It's got some of the cash. I still think we make higher highs. This is not the top of the market, in my personal opinion. I do not think so. It would be great if we get something like this, something like that, right? Because we're still going to get a Santa Claus rally, October, November. So go ahead and take a picture of it right there. That's Newsom's call. That's what I really think is a strong possibility of what happens, and we'll find out. Here's the Qs. QQQ. At a good resistance. Again, a little bit of a bearish engulfing pattern from a doji candle yesterday. It's really, really kind of extended. You got a 1, 2, 3 kind of pattern, so expecting a 4, then maybe some kind of 5 on the Qs. Here's your IWM, which is just rock solid right now. Gorgeous pennant pattern. 4 days in a row of resting here. So again, could break in either direction on the IWM. So I'm really interested to see what happens out there. Got a lot to look at today. Today is in fact option expiration. I will say this, there's not many companies out there who talk about day trading, swing trading, and options. So I'm loving it. Anyway, let's go ahead and talk about it right now. I'll go ahead and go through pretty much everything that I got going on out there right now. LNG, $38 covered call. Expiring in about 45 minutes. That will get called away for a profit. Pumped. Yes, looking good. Earnings coming up in August. This was a great channel. Buy low, sell high, and a lot of traders playing LNG bullish, so that one's going to be gone away. Cha-ching, cha-ching. Pull the cash register down. Panera, a stock that I'm always bullish on. Love the stock long term. This 220 will expire worthless, bringing in premium again. Panera on a long-term level. Here's your weekly chart. Just love this company. Who doesn't eat at Panera at least once a week, right? Resistance, old resistance, new support. Probably will continue to form distribution phase. This is a long-term play. I'm not really excited about anything short-term with Panera. I just like the company. That's pretty much about it. So Panera, that one's going to expire worthless. Facebook, ticker symbol FB. Here's the daily chart on Facebook, and Facebook is most definitely hanging out right now. I don't think. This covered call will also expire worthless at 1:15. I'm going to get called away. Finally! About 37 in a row on Facebook, and this was it. And it came down to $1.83. $1.83 between where I am now and that overall price. Now, the good news is the overall effective price is 116 because, again, I got $1 for this for the covered call. So not worried about that at all. Earnings are coming up in a few weeks. My plan on this one, I actually might try to get some more shares of Facebook again. I'm going to consider it. 105 August put is going to have some premium. Don't mind owning Facebook. If you sell for a profit, do it again, right? If it worked once, it might work twice. That kind of thing. British Petroleum, ticker symbol BP. I'm going to lose a wager on BP, which is exciting. So here's the wager if you guys want to read about it. I'm actually very, very happy to lose that wager. I think BP looks phenomenally bullish. I really like it. It looks so solid coming out of this resistance. This little triangle pattern. Yes, it is pausing right here. This covered call will get called away in about 45 minutes. And again, unless something drastic happens to the market, I just don't expect that. And yeah, 36 gone. That's going to be really, really good. Again, since really for a while on British Petroleum back in here, owning some shares, buying some more shares, dividends, covered calls, dollar cost averaging, great profits on British Petroleum to be had. And for those of you who are not in, maybe a little bit of a pullback, but I'll contemplate that one once again, one more again on ticker symbol BP. Anyway, good looking level, looks kind of toasty out there. We'll see what happens. Starbucks, a little bit of an update on SBUX. This put sale expiring worthless. This is a $50 July expiring. Well, today, Garrison has a 54 put sale over earnings. He does not mind owning some shares of Starbucks. And if you look at this weekly chart, here's your weekly time frame, and you'll notice that a little bit of a triangle looking thing forming. This is a little bit of a support right here, and I'm sure he will not cry over spilt water if he gets put some stock at 54. Realistically, Starbucks still in kind of a little bit of a distribution phase overall. Something to keep an eye on. Take off the SBU and just leave it the X, and you got yourself your United States Steel, which has been going absolutely bananas. United States Steel up 1.79%. It did trade to some really good targets today. Shout out to my buddy Ufredo, who made 2.5 hours day trading this one. This is the one that we talked about just the other night, last night in fact, in the webinar about moving averages and how to keep your strategy simple. So United States Steel, a fun one today, and make a nice little higher high. This put sale going to expire worthless. Done and done. It's United States Steel, rocking it out. Ticker symbol FCX, ladies and gentlemen. I love this gap on FCX. I think it's buyable. Love everything about it. Here's a little bit of a double bottom. I know earnings are coming up, but if FCX pulls back, giving you an opportunity to buy even before or after earnings, I like this move long term. It looks pretty sexy to me. 100 has crossed the 200 simple moving average. And again, from a really, really big perspective, kind of looks like an ugly, ugly inverted head and shoulders pattern. So got a very, very strong neckline about there. So if it does take a while to consolidate in here, that's fine. FCX is still a buy low, sell high, but if it can break out of that price range, zoom, Mazda style. Here's OUTR from my good friend Austin Flynn, Outerwall Incorporated. And he's probably seeing what I'm seeing. Really, really good resistance right about there. Some nice higher lows coming in on OUTR. So this thing is absolutely starting to squeeze. And earnings is coming up soon. Best case scenario, this thing trades sideways into earnings. And then pretty much if it has a gap, 2 letters, IF, put them together, if. If it has a strong gap, whatever direction it gaps, probably with the direction that it moves. If it opened above 50, pretty much $48, especially if you get a bunch of black candles trading into earnings, we open above 48, you pretty much close your eyes because likely that will trade up higher and it'll be a very, very easy little bit of a play. Ticker symbol LN, brand new IPO, getting rocked. I liked Kramer's actually analysis on this one. A lot of people are asking, what do you think about ticker symbol LN, Line Corporation? This is a Tokyo communications company. He was like, I have no idea why anyone would buy here. I mean, that's all he said. I don't really know anything about the company. I've done a lot of research, but IPO-wise and looking at this chart, very, very nice high wave candle the first day in. Obviously, you can't do anything with it right now, but I'll be keeping an eye on it because it'll be a new, fun IPO to trade and have fun with. Speaking of new IPOs to trade with, here's TWLO. TWLO, keep your eyes on this thing. This thing has been moving very nicely a lot recently. Brand new, have nothing out there but candlesticks, and that's what I love. A lot of people don't like trading IPOs because they can't do it because there's no indicators on the screen, because there's not enough data on the screen. I like it for that reason because really, at the end of the day, if you know candlesticks, you know trading, and you can make some money. So TWLO, this is a retest gap. Looking forward to pull back and then bounce a little bit. Keep your eyes on this one. This should be good. Justin Linderman, good job hitting your target on this one today, man. Well done. Square, ticker symbol SQ. I like this one. This one's going to get really, really close, so I can't say for sure what's going to happen on this one. But July, $9 put sale, another 20 cents. Going to get chipped away. And then if Square can close above $9.53, kind of looks like a very ugly inverted head and shoulders pattern. And if it can close above there, Square would be another buy low, sell high. The options on this stock not that great, but you can always buy shares, right? Risk reward looks pretty good, and it's interesting to see. Just posted a video on Nintendo. I'm sure you guys will see that. Those who subscribe to our YouTube channel, if you don't, you should. And if you know anyone who doesn't, make sure they do. So Nintendo, you ticker symbol NTDOI. This is over the counter. It's a Tokyo Exchange stock, and you can see Pokemon Go causing this thing to just go absolutely banana sandwich, and really breaking out strongly. So looking at some of these gaps and really the popularity of this app, which I do not play. Not that I'm trying to sound special. Like I don't play that. Hey, if you play the game, awesome. Have fun, enjoy it. It's what games are for. Have a good time, be entertained. I was just never a Pokemon guy. I was more of a Dragon Ball Z dude when I was younger. But regardless, if you are a Pokemon person, I think the cutoff is about 31. So if you're above 31, you're playing Pokemon Go, maybe you should just start trading the stock market, right? It's a little bit more profitable. So anyway, NTDOI. If we're seriously looking at this, white candle gapping up, nice little double bottom on the weekly chart, really good resistance. So for those of you who do maybe want to be able to figure out a way to trade this thing on the Tokyo Exchange, or if your broker allows you to do OTC, over-the-counter trades, this thing is a really nice retest, I think. If it does pull back, I do think there's a lot of impetus for this to continue higher. I think Nintendo, I will say this, now obviously this is back in the past, I didn't know anything about it, but way back in 1996 when I bought my first Nintendo, what was it, the Nintendo Cube, Nintendo 64, N64, that's what it was, N64 with Super Mario. I was asking my dad, how can I get in on this action? I know how much this thing is worth, and I want to buy some shares. Obviously at the time I didn't know anything about it, but you can see that it went from about $10 to about $72. Would I have been in that trade? Yeah, probably not. But either way, hey, that's a big deal. And maybe your kids are playing Pokemon Go. If you have kids or maybe grandkids or friends who are playing this game, guys, it does relate to the stock market. Demand for a product can cause the demand for a stock to increase, and we can all make money that way. It's a big deal. Don't laugh it off. That's how I got interested into the stock market. You know, Forrest Gump, investing in a fruit company, never having to worry about money anymore, and now it's my favorite stock of all time. Ticker symbol AAPL, Apple. Loving this thing. Nice little move today and yesterday. Long-term moving averages is going to be my target. Earnings coming up. And Garrison also has $85 put sale expire worthless today. Ladies and gentlemen, thanks so much for watching this Friday Real Life Stock Review. If you have any requests, you know what to do with them. Email them or send them my way. Follow me on Twitter, @NewsomNuggets. You guys absolutely rock. Until next week, remember, love life, live life, and trade it. See ya.